Today we're going to talk about a tambourine and the daddy elephant story. I think they kind of go together. Maybe. Anyways, first of all, I'd like to introduce you to my new percussion instrument, the tambourine. And actually, this tambourine was from the Salvation Army. It was used by the Salvation Army people. It's got a red stripe and a black. Before I did this video, I was going to do research and find out what these little metal discs are called, because they are not cymbals. Isn't that great? It's a great sound. Anyways, there are many ways to play the tambourine. One, you can pound on it. I mean, really, really pound on it. You can shake it for the beat. You can offset it for the beat. You know, you can do whatever you like. It's a lot of fun. I am going to get better at it. There are some basic rules. You can do soft and hard. Or you can just be the cool chick in the band, smiling and waving at everybody as they come in for the show. Okay, now never mind my messy apartment. Darren's been staying here, so it's to be expected. There's clothes everywhere. So if you see something, let's say it's Darren's. Okay, so now I am going to tell you my daddy elephant story. As soon as I can prop my camera. Okay, the daddy elephant story is this. In Africa, they set up a nature preserve with all kinds of animals to keep them safe, a sanctuary. They had, I suppose, every type of animal they would have in that region of Africa. Forgive me, I don't remember the country this actually took place because it's been quite a few years now, so since I saw this on TV. But I really did see it on TV, so just like the internet, if you see it on TV, you know it's true. So what they did was they brought all kinds of animals into the sanctuary, and everybody was getting along just fine. Until one day, dun dun dun, what happened? Well, what happened was they started finding rhinoceroses dead. In the streams, in the woods, dead. Rhinoceroses just don't end up dead. They didn't know what was going on. They were very confused. So they decided to put in some night vision cameras and capture the night action and see what's going on, because maybe poachers were coming in. They weren't sure. But nobody was taking the horns off the rhinoceroses either. They were just dead. Come to find out that there were teenage elephants that were running around late at night, causing all kinds of mischief and mayhem, and they would come across a rhinoceros. They would circle them, they would bully them, and they would beat the poor little rhinoceros. And eventually the rhinoceros would die, and the teenage boys would just run off. They thought this was really strange because this doesn't happen in the wild, in their natural setting. There was something amiss, a piece to the puzzle that they needed to discover. They started looking at who was in the sanctuary amongst the elephants. You had grandma elephant, you had mama elephant, you had kid elephants, but they didn't have any daddy elephants. So they thought this was odd, that maybe they needed a daddy elephant. So they brought in some daddy elephants. And once these daddy elephants were there, the midnight rampages stopped. Not only did the rhinoceroses now feel safe late at night, but the teenage boys didn't run around at all. In fact, they were very well behaved. Just by the mere presence of the daddy elephant did the teenagers all line up and act accordingly, as expected from the daddy elephant. I don't know what that magic is, but I thought it makes sense, and if it's true in nature, it must be true for us, because we are, part of nature also. So when I said that Bob is my daddy elephant, it's because when Bob is around, everybody else stays in line. Bob doesn't have to say anything or do anything, but people behave. And I want people to behave well, and especially towards me, you know. So when Bob and I are hanging out, people treat me well. And it's because he's my daddy elephant. And I don't know if he knows that or not, but I don't think I would tell him. Not that it's bad, it's just it's odd. It's something that I like, but I don't know how well it would be received. But Bob is my daddy elephant, and when Bob is around, I always feel safe. So, also it keeps, you know, like if we're just out and guys are walking by, ooh, you know, and I don't know, maybe I'm just afraid to meet guys and, you know, start down that road, but it'll happen. But for now, it's good to have my daddy elephant there because people just naturally stay away. And if I am interested in some alone time, you know, I can do that too. So, does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So maybe I'm explaining it way too much and analyzing or paralleling it too much to me, but the daddy elephant story is true. I don't know how we would verify this, but I saw it on TV. And now you've just seen it on the internet, so you know that it's true. So if you find yourself a daddy elephant, hold on tight. You're in for a fun ride. Bye. I'll see you soon. Love you.